Do you hear me? With Uniqo Williams. That's right, it's your boy coming at you on a Thursday, as I always love to do, because Thursday's my favorite day of the week. Why? Well, I was born on a Thursday, 11:47 a.m. Woo! So happy to be back amongst you. Oh, I just love it. I love when you watch and when you watch and when you watch and when you watch. And that's why you got to go to Uniqo Williams, UNIQO Williams on YouTube. And then you can do these things. You have a couple options. You can like and subscribe, or you can subscribe and like. You can either or, you can do both. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay. But I tell you what does matter. The Olympics. The Olympics 100% matter. Why does it matter? Well, let's start here. Let's talk about how love is in the air. Now, love can be a very, very beautiful thing. It really can. And love can be a powerful thing. Very powerful thing. Make you lift mountains, right? Love can be a difficult thing. Can be. It make you want to blow up those said mountains. But more than anything, when you think about the context as to what it is to love something, it is usually positive. Usually when you think of love, you think about how I love tacos. That is something I do love. I love tenderloins. That is something I do love. There is a theme here that I just kind of love food. That's okay. But sometimes you can say, I love you. Not just tacos, not just tenderloins, not just nachos fully loaded, not just money, not just having all the great. Sometimes you can say, I love you, as in another person. And that's when all those things become difficult, such as, I love money, and it's very difficult when I don't have it. Life is very tough when I don't have it. I love food, but life is very difficult when I don't have it. And you can also say that I love you, but life is very difficult when I don't have you. And sometimes life is difficult when you work so hard for a gold medal. And what's the greatest medal of all time? Some would say that it is getting married. That's right. So the Olympics, it breeds a lot of things. Competition, sportsmanship, love for your country, standing up. And you know what, for once, I know we all different in America. And I know I might come from this place and you come from that place, and we have different views of everything. But at the end of the day, we come together. We come together as one. And in this Olympics, we've had several couples come together. Several people have come together, not just to get their country together, but people that are together, people that love each other, they've come together. They come together with the idea of being together. That's right. There's been several proposals in the Olympics this year. It's the city of love. How more romantic can it be than that? One would ask. Well, I saw my OG, Gilbert Arenas, Agent Zero, star of Washington Wizards at some point. We ain't going to talk about all that. We ain't going to talk about John Morant. We ain't going to talk about Gilbert Arenas. We all decided we're going to stop talking about Gilbert Arenas. And that way, we just going to talk about Gilbert Arenas. His woman, Miss Melly, Monaco, his partner, if you will. I'm sorry. What I'm just saying. She's from France. And he proposed to her at the Paris Olympics in Paris in front of the Eiffel Tower. Give that up for Uncle Gil. Give it up for Uncle Gil. Give it up for Uncle Gil. Agent Zero. That was beautiful. And then there were some other ones, such as Charlene Picon and Sarah Stayard. They got engaged to her longtime partner, with whom she shares 2 children after winning bronze for France in a women's skiff 49er race. I don't know what that is, but I know that she won gold in her heart, which is it's made of, heart of gold, that whole thing. But Also, we have Justin Best, gold medal winning rower, proposed to his girlfriend Lainey live on the Today Show. Oh, well, not quite after the event, but still cool, with more than 2,700 yellow roses representing the days of their Snapchat streak. Don't get me started on Snapchat streaks, because let me explain to you what Snapchat streak is. It's hard to say really fast. Basically, you send a picture to somebody that you care about every single day, whether it's just a picture of what you're eating or just a picture of the road you're driving down. But every day you dedicate yourself one picture to send to somebody that you really care about. That's a Snapchat streak. I tried to start that with my significant other, and she just did not understand what was going on. But that's okay. She's cool. She's cool. We just don't have a streak to show how long. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, y'all. Doesn't matter. And then we had Peyton Otterdahl, an American shot putter, proposed to girlfriend Maddie Niles in front of the Eiffel Tower. I'm telling you, man, the Paris is the city of love. Oui, baguette. Yes, absolutely. We, yeah, we, like as in us together. We, proposal. Got it? Beautiful. But let's get into controversial, because let's get into America and how we view relationships and how we view weddings and proposals, and who should do it. Should it be the man or the woman, or should it be the identifier as the man and identify as the woman? Who should do? We got just a lot of. Can't you just say, I do, or yes, she said yes, he said yes, they say yes? I mean, because I know it's a couple of people out there that got a couple of partners that they say yes. That doesn't matter. We're not talking about it. What we are talking about is, so one situation was where we had I believe okay, and this is where we're gonna get messy, because let's decide to get messy on this. Let's talk about it. That's why we do this. This is why we talk about it. So in this situation, Hong Ya Kwang, a Chinese badminton player, she won gold in the mixed doubles competition. So following the medal ceremony, fellow Chinese badminton player Liu Yuchen popped the question. So after she won in what is going to be one of the greatest accomplishments you could ever have, such as winning the gold medal in the Olympics, only comes around every 4 years. You only have so many times that you can actually compete. And honestly, you only have so many times you compete if you are at the top of that. Like, sometimes people miss the Olympics. People actually miss the Olympics. They could be really great at what they do. You can be really bad. I know y'all been on TikTok and seen all the bad people, like, dang, I didn't even make it. And it was people that was trying to dive, and it was frog splashing, hurting their stomachs and backs. We've seen that. But let's take it back a second. There are people, once you make it, like, that you are at the top of your sport if you win gold. So she won in badminton, and so she came off, and what did she do? She got proposed to. In her shining moment, her man decided to propose to her. Now, we have another example. I believe this is Sarah Stayer. She got engaged to her long-time partner, with whom she shares two after winning bronze for friend. Let me actually, I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me take that lie back. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Actually, it was Alice Finot. I apologize. French athlete from France, broke the European record in women's 3,000-meter walking. She broke the record and proposed to her boyfriend after the race. Now, why is this important? Let's talk about it. She did her greatest accomplishment of all time. From a physical standpoint, the accomplishment was this. She broke the European. Y'all know how big Europe is? There's a lot of people in Europe in a very confined space, most of it, right? Spider-Man was just trying to say what's up. This is my Spider-Man bag. I had NCAA football in it at some point. That was cool. It's cool. Bless her spirit. And her greatest accomplishment, and like I said, Europe is a big place and it's confined spaces too, right? And she proposed to her boyfriend after she did her greatest accomplishment. Now, let's talk about the differences in this. Now, so for Alice Finot, she said that if she was to get under 9 minutes, I feel like it would take you 9 minutes to walk 3,000 meters. It could be more than that. I'm sure. I'm new to the metric system. Like, so I got to, I'll be working on stuff, like my regular 9 to 5. I'm learning the difference between imperial and metric. All right. So I'm not sure, but I know how many steps I take when I leave work. I'm over 11,000 steps per day, 8-hour day, baby. And she said, if I get under 9, because that's how many years we've been together. All right, now here come the messy ladies. Now they've been together 9 years. She said 9 is a very special number. 9 breaks the record. We've been together for 9 years. There was a lot going into that, right? Hold on. Let me see in the comments, because I mean it just pretty much I don't know. She gave him a pin, and that said that from like Paris with love, that whole thing, beautiful. And obviously, this is not how people expect. Like this is not how we've grown up to expect proposals to be. The woman, the feminine. I don't know. I'm not into that right now. I'm not trying to be educated in that right now. What I'm just trying to say is that typically, in what we've known in the majority of history, is that the woman does not, or the feminine, or however you want to do it. I'm not cleaning this up. I'm just saying what I got to say. The woman typically does not propose to the man. The man proposes to the woman. The man, the masculine, whatever. I'll at least give y'all that, but I'm not doing all this. And she said they've been together 9 years. She got under 9. That's a special number for her. That you break the record, and that was in a sense. She said, if I can do that, this is the right time to let him know that I'm ready. Some said that she was proposing, but she was saying that, no, I'm ready to be married. And I think that was a beautiful thing. And then on the other side of things, homie chilling in the crowd. Homie chilling in the crowd. This girl playing. This girl got the gold. He proposes to her. Now, there's 2 different mindsets that come with this, right? One mindset says that somebody is stealing somebody's moment of glory. So let's get into the negative. Let's talk about it. So the negative is this. In her moment of glory, she accomplished something great. And this man decided to propose to her. And get what are the comments that we hear, that we seen, that we read? Well, they've been things like, he stole her moment. He wanted it to be about him. And her greatest moment, he wanted to be. Why are y'all so negative? I don't understand. Why are y'all so negative? That's player. I'm very proud of my woman. And matter of fact, I would have proposed to her anyway. We here. We in Paris. The city of love. I was going to propose to her anyway, but she wanted to go. That's icing on it. I wasn't trying to take from her moment. You know what? Getting married is not something that guys, men, the masculine. Gotti, come on. I know you're tired of it. I see it. But getting married, that's not what guys sit up here and think about all day long and fantasize like, oh, I said, no, that's more or less for the ladies. And so that's how much you know that a guy cares about you, is how they propose to you, right? We don't care. As men, we don't care. Like on some real stuff, I could walk in one day and be like, hey man, I got you this ring, man. I really care about you. You trying to be my woman? Like, what you trying to do? I could. That would be my ideal way of doing it. But see, we gotta understand when it comes to proposals and weddings and all that stuff, it's no longer about you. It's not you anymore. It's you. but it's also them. And now it's y'all. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice that you part of you, and you have to think about your partner. And because again, me personally, I would just be chilling, riding around my dog, and at some point I just walk up and be like, and I have this ring. I mean, I've been thinking about it, right? You know, you got a ring, you're thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know when to do it. I don't know. Me making me happy. Are you trying to get married or something? I got this ring, cool. And I go about my day, go play Final Fantasy VII and get on here and talk to y'all about it, right? That's what I would do. That's what I would want to do. That's my heart's. Let's get married. That's what. But no, when it's y'all, it's not just you. When it's y'all, you don't think about the thing about what's gonna make you happy. What's gonna make? What do you give up of yourself? So for me in that instance, it's not doing nothing like that. It's trying to find a fitting way because again, as men, we do not think about this, or as the masculine, whatever. I'll let y'all use whatever words you want. I'm just level with me, man. I don't give a damn about the words. Just understand where I'm coming from. It's not about me in that moment. It's about us in that moment. But even more in that moment is that I'm so invested in us that I'm going to think about you because this is a moment that's big for you. What is I got to ask my wife. That's the only thing that you get. When you get married, you get to say, I got to ask my wife. You got an excuse. You probably get it. I'm sure there's other stuff that comes with it, like motherhood and all that type of stuff. I get it. But when it comes to that moment, you got to understand the person that you're with. If they really thinking about that a marriage and what it means to them, you do what you think would be best for them. Because like I said, most dudes, we don't care. We don't care. But we'll do it for you. So in your shining moment, I'm not trying to take your space. It's just like you're happy as hell. You achieved everything. And I wasn't waiting for you to become an Olympic athlete, for a gold medalist. I wasn't waiting for that. I've been wanting to marry you. That is what it is. But I just thought that this was the perfect moment to do it. And you achieved something that you dreamed of your whole life. And I know what else you dreamed of and you fantasized about. You fantasized about crossing that line first, didn't you? You fantasized about getting that gold medal, didn't you? You dreamt about it. You also dreamt about being married and also dreamt about a lot of other things. But I know being married is probably one of them. So in that moment, two things that you always, as a small child, had thought about, have that happen to you? I think it is a beautiful thing. But you got the negative folk around here that want to say he stole her moment. I don't look at it that way. I think it was a beautiful thing. Two great things that she wanted, not because y'all miserable and y'all like, oh, you took her moment down. It's supposed to be about her. What if that's what she wanted? I always wanted to be with my man. I always wanted to be married. Just like I always wanted to be an Olympic gold medalist. She can have that, right? Let her have it. Just like Shorty said, you know what? I did something great today, and I wanna put the icing on the cake, and that's gonna be tell my man I want to marry you now. Now, how about that? I'm an Olympic gold medalist, and I want to marry you. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. And I think both things were beautiful. And for people to be finding negative things to say about such things, it's just sad. Where's Gary with the T at to help us with? It's just sad because that is just sad. It is. Y'all got to figure out something else to do, man. Besides sit there and be sad. That's just me asking, and that's just me, just saying a thing. But you know how we have to do this, though. You know how we got to end this. It's the city of love, and the Olympics showed a lot of it. They did, but Now, ladies, if you looking for somebody that propose and give you the gold medal that you always been searching for, then look no further than me. That's right. Go to ChristianMingle.com. I am Bartholomew, and baby, we can both cross the line. Also, you know the deal. I'm on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 Media, that is the team. You know where I'm at. Uniqo Williams on YouTube. So watch on YouTube. Appreciate you. Make sure that you subscribe. Man, my glasses been moving with my eyebrows. That's crazy. Also, you know the deal, man. All my homies, man. Follow the team. Who's on the team? I think I got a team for y'all. They all down there at the bottom. You see them? Afro Kami 765, Monbray. We got the Blurred Cartel. We got the beautiful ladies of the White Food Views. It's a lot going on. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? With Uniqo Williams. I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.